Hey, Hebrew fans. We'll just wait a few minutes to see if anybody shows up. But for those that are not watching this live, I don't want to have just dead air. So let's go ahead and just see who comes with us. So today, I do have my wife with me, and she'll be reading the questions out loud. So that'll be cool. All right, looks like we got someone joining us. All right, so today we're going to talk a little about origins, and I got another Skeletor figure to open. And there's some interesting things about this Skeletor figure. One thing is that this Skeletor figure just came from Walmart, and when my wife was there, she was noticing that there was a bunch of them. I know I'm kind of going slow, and I'm seeing who else will join us. Let's give it a few more minutes to see who else actually joins. Sorry about you, one that's watching. Hey, we got two. Anyway, so I'll go and continue on. So this Skeletor figure just came from Walmart. And what's interesting is my wife, when she went there, she said there was a whole bunch of Skeletor figures there, and that was it. And they all had lots of bends and creases, everything else. So I could tell because they were so bent up that they were probably figures that people bought just to resell. And so what's really interesting is because she got one because I wanted to get a second one to go along with my Filmation one. So let's go ahead and open up this new one, and we'll talk about the masterclass. All right. So let me go and grab this corner here. Now, last time I did try opening it from the bottom. By opening from the bottom, I found out that sometimes it can actually grab the comic and almost rip the comic when you're grabbing it from the bottom. So I'm going to grab it from the top to open this one. Let's go ahead and do that. There's something wrong with the notification system because I noticed that we didn't see it right away either. All right, so let's get this Skeletor out of here. Let's first check the comic and see if I happen to have got the variant yet. So here's the one I just got, and it is the same font. So not the variant, it's the exact same one. Maybe soon I'll get the variant one, but my hopes are going way down that I'll actually get the variant just because they were only released the first ones. And if you're curious what the variant is, it was the one that has a different font on the bottom, and the drawing's a little different. It has some errors in it. Anyway, here's the back of the Skeletor card. Some really cool art. Some other figures in the line. And
Beastman's feet removed.
So Beastman, he does come apart, which I pulled him apart yesterday and pulled his bottom half of his legs off, and they do remove. And what's cool about this is someone mentioned about using his red boots to put him on to give him that Filmation look. And yesterday I actually put the Filmation head on him from Super 7, which looked really cool. And I already put my Super 7 Filmation Beastman away, so I can't show you that, but it did work pretty cool. All right, let's yank the Skeletor out of there. And he's got lots of rubber bands holding him in place. There we go. So the last Skeletor I opened, remember his waist was super wobbly and he kept kind of doing the jig like Elvis. So this one does feel like it's nice and tight. So that's cool. Let's pull it apart and see. And it does seem like it does work pretty well. So I'm glad I got rid of, actually we returned the other one back to Walmart and then got this one. So there we go. Now I got a nice Skeletor to go with my Filmation Skeletor. So how cool is that? All right, so before I jump into the masterclass information, does anybody have any questions about Origins figures out of these ones you see here that I could answer really quick? All right, let's go and talk about the masterclass. So tomorrow, about 26 hours from now, I'm going to have this as a PDF you can download, and it's kind of the stuff you're going to have with you during the class if you want. And it talks about the tools and the materials and things like that, and a quick reference for what O-rings you're used where. And tomorrow's class is going to be all about what tools we use, and I'll talk about them, how we use them a little bit, and then as classes go on, we'll spend more time talking about what to apply what tools where. And the first class will be the first class will be all about the tools and techniques, or I'm sorry, tools and materials, and what's used on those, the kinds of paints I use, the kind of paint brushes I use.
Is classic Snake Man's upper torso compatible with this line?
Somebody told me it was, and I was gonna grab that figure and check it, but I forgot to grab one today. Tomorrow during the master class, I will show that, and I'll actually have one available and check it out and see if it fits. But somebody did mention yesterday that it did fit, but I'm not sure.
Or classics? Oh, class is free.
Yep, the classes will be free. They'll be right on here. You just tune in at 6 specific time, and I'll just do it just like this. I'll have a live thing, and I'll be showing you guys, and we'll try to do it every week on Saturday at the same time. And again, each class will kind of be a little more progressive. And the first one's about tools and materials. Then we'll talk about simple customs like pop and boil, and then we'll get into more advanced customs as we continue on. And during one of those classes, I'll be making my 2000X version of He-Man out of Origins, which will be a pretty easy custom, but it won't be in the first class because it does require some sanding. So I want to wait to do any sanding till the third class. So, yep, cool. All right, so I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too to see the class, and tell your friends about it so we can get a good turnout. And that's pretty much all I had today. Just a really short, sweet thing. I did fix my He-Man's fingers for those that watched yesterday. Is there a dress code? No dress code, so you can show up in your skivvies if you want to. Begin, it's not going to have any cameras, so I'm not going to see anybody on camera, but I'll definitely be dressed, so no worries about that. So I did end up replacing his left arm with another left arm, and this one's more rubbery, so the fingers won't break this time. And so I did fix this guy's fingers from yesterday when I showed you the broken fingers he had with the shield. All right.
Can we chew gum?
Definitely. You can chew gum. You can even talk in class, and it will be interactive. So I will have someone here reading the questions that you guys have. Oh, this one here? Thanks, man. Yep, I decided to use Zodiac, so he has a hairy chest. I thought it'd be kind of funny to give him a hairy chest since he's supposed to be Ice Armor He-Man. So the power of Grayskull indulged him with a furry chest so he wouldn't be cold. All right, that's pretty much all I have. And of course, this would be like a more advanced figure that we'll be talking about eventually, probably by the 5th or 6th class, to give you an idea of the kinds of things we'll be doing. All right, any final questions before I head off for today? I know it's a really short video, but I just wanted you guys to see kind of, and then I'll have this as a PDF for you guys to download if you choose to. I'll put a link to it on the video tomorrow, and then if you guys want, you can print that as well. I might even put a link to it on today's video, so if you want to get a heads up and print it ahead of time, you can. Actually, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Put it on today's video. Okay. And then, like I said, we will talk about all the cool tools and materials that are used in customizing.
Can't wait, man. Thanks for doing this. It's going to be fun.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I have not found Scareglow yet. That'd be cool if we got a hero and elder. I know we got the ones from Super 7. We'll see that if Mattel releases those as well. I was just thinking that too, just the other day. I thought, you know what? I wonder if they're going to remake those figures for the Origins line. All right, you guys. Well, anyway, we're almost at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to cut this at 10 minutes. So any final questions before I dive off? And if not, we can take a look at the thing. The thing. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Do you have any final words?
Nope. See you tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about the class coming up. And we'll do it live. Come with questions, and we'll have a great time. Make sure you make some popcorn, bring some chocolate, and we'll have fun. All right, you guys. We're at the 10-minute mark. Bye now.